Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex, and today's broadcast is about what happens when delusion meets the internet and the intense scandal and infamy that can follow. Today, we will be looking at the twisted tale of Chris-chan. Before we begin, I would like to mention that I am a small part-time content creator, and if you enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like and sharing it, as it does help my channel. Thank you. Born on February 24th, 1982 in Virginia as Christopher Weston Chandler, Chris-chan claimed that monkey was the first word they ever said at 6 weeks old. Chris-chan also claims that a babysitter locked them in a toy room with the lights off, and at one point, Chris-chan said that this was the cause of their autism, despite autism being a condition that someone is born with and does not develop. Chris is not the shiniest diamond in the necklace. Chris was a huge fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog and Pokémon franchises and decided to create an original character dubbed Sonichu, a combination of Sonic and Pikachu, the mascots of the two franchises respectively. This was a character that would help make Chris popular for all the wrong reasons. Starting in about 2004, Chris would create several poorly drawn and poorly written comics about Chris going on adventures with Sonichu, and the comic would get made fun of due in part to Chris writing themselves as a hero when Chris is anything but, for reasons we will get into later. Being Christian at some point, Chris eventually left the faith and eventually came to the conclusion about being the goddess CPU Blueheart, yet another Chris-chan original character. Adding on to Chris's unsensible ideas, starting in about 2018, Chris entered a marriage, and yes, you heard me right, a marriage with some of the Sonichu characters that were created. Magi-chan, a purple recolor of Sonichu, and Kryzel Rosechu, a pink Sonichu character. A little while later, Chris said that two more characters joined the marriage. A black hedgehog named Sylvania, and the Pokémon Mewtwo. However, this honeymoon did not last, as by 2021, Chris was writing about feeling lonely and desired a real relationship with a woman. A short time later, in August 2021, Chris-chan was arrested for having a highly inappropriate relationship with their own mother, which involved admitting to having woohoo with her. Chris's mother was elderly, and the details involving this case are disturbing, including Chris claiming that everything was above board. I will leave a link to the body cam footage in the description below for anybody interested. Charges were later dropped, however, in August of 2023. While in jail, Chris wrote about being the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Now that the highly disturbing backstory is out of the way, I would like to give my thoughts on this mess, because that's what it is. It's a mess, not even a hot mess. To say that I am heavily disturbed by this would be a severe understatement, and I think that there is something severely wrong with this individual, and I believe that Chris should be kept far away from normal civilization. While I was doing extra research for this video, just to be sure that I got everything, I found a Chris-chan website that documents everything Chris has ever done, and there was a snippet of Chris with a woohoo doll, and it freaked me out so bad to the point that I just shut down. It was weird, and I think that Chris, given everything that has happened, is a freak, and I would not be surprised to hear of Chris getting a visit from the police anytime soon. Also, Chris, the idea of reincarnation does not exist in Christianity, so I highly doubt, for many reasons, that you are Jesus. Jesus in scripture also those who were less fortunate. I went to a Catholic school, so we did a lot of reading on that. And Jesus gave a voice to those that society didn't want to hear, and he was a good person who helped everyone around him. Chris is the opposite, instead causing severe discomfort. My brain hurt while I was writing the little notes about Chris because I don't want to believe that any person is so lost in Wonderland to the point that they think that they are married to a cat alien hybrid from Pokémon. I was originally going to do a fun fact for this, but I don't know anymore. I can't believe that this person exists. That's the fun fact for today. Hearing that somebody believes they are married to Mewtwo, that's the fun fact for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more of my content, then please subscribe to Sweet Histortea, a channel full of random facts, lots of sparkles, and tons more videos to come in the future. Thank you so much again for watching, and until next time, bye-bye!
There's a part of myself I'm missing. Now I got a lot to